some people get anxiety from being around the people that supposedly love them.
Yeah, I mean, because it can be a lot of pressure to be around people. And let's say your life is not how you perceive it to be or how good you perceive it should be. A lot of time we project that on our family members, like, well, they know I ain't doing right, or they know I'm not living this. And most of the time, they don't care. Like me personally, I don't care if you making, 6 figures. I don't care if you making 7 figures. I don't care if you got your happy marriage, great kids, and that's not my issue when I want to see you during the holidays. My issue during the holidays is I just want to see you and smile and enjoy the moment. We can talk about your life at another point, but to me, at the holiday season, or during that holiday, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's Eve, whatever time we get together during that time, it should be just about, I'm just happy to see you, the person. Let's not deal with all the issues of life. That's why it's supposed to be a happy time, but we're not dealing with issues necessarily. So if we can take the pressure off of people, meaning I don't have to feel the anxiety of being around Aunt Susie or Uncle Ray when there's no, when I don't have to think about the life or the judgment that they would be putting on me.
I agree to an extent, but you're unique in that. Like, you're speaking from your preference
Right.
No, but I don't think you're taking into account that it's very real for those to not have the experience that me and my siblings have coming home. You know what I mean? Like, those rom-coms where people they'll get somebody like the coworker or somebody like, oh, come home with me for the holidays. We're going to act like we married and stuff because they've been around their family enough to know that every time we get together, you ask me when I'm going to get married, when you're going to have grandkids, or what I'm doing with my life, that type of thing. Me and my siblings, we don't have that, or at least I don't know if they do, but I don't have that, since I feel like we come home for the holidays or something, and then there's pressure about things like that we're doing. You may ask for updates, but
because we want it, because I know when you come to my house, my kids come home, or even if other family members came over, I'm not asking you, where's your wife, or where's your husband, why you ain't married yet, how come you ain't got no kids? I want to say, yo, let's have some food, let's have some good fun, let's watch the game, let's sing some karaoke, let's just enjoy life. Now, I get it, everybody ain't like that, and some people do have that pressure, but I think what happens is the pressure that your family will put on you would only subside if you allow that to be pressure for you. Because if I go home and my mom, if she was still here and I ain't had no family or didn't have nobody, and she was like, how come you didn't give me no grandkids yet? I probably would clown her and be like, yo, I got a whole bunch of them, you just don't know them yet. So it would be more of a joke to me. I would turn it into something else. But I know everybody can't do that. Mm-hmm. So I understand that there is a pressure, but that's why, again, we need to let people know when we're feeling too much of that pressure, though, so that you may not get the help from your family, because if Aunt Bessie and your mom or your dad and everybody is pressuring you to get married and you telling them it's pressure, they probably not gonna stop, because that's just the way they think it. However, you should find friends or people that care about you outside of your family to let you know, yo, this is just one day. Go deal with them, but in reality, it's not that deep, and we still love you just the way you are, and we're gonna support you through it no matter what. So you gotta find those things and not just always rely on a family like we talked about. Family, dysfunctional families. Sometimes families can hurt you in more ways than help you. So you gotta have those other people that say, yo, I don't know what your childhood was like. I don't know what your life and your family is like. I just know when I met you and you met me, we were vibing and we cool and we like each other for where we are and who we are in our lives today. And sometimes you have to be around those people a little bit more to help take some of that pressure off of you. Mm-hmm. But and again, like I said, don't be afraid to pick up the phone and call a friend that you, not necessarily that you think they're struggling, but you want to make sure they're not struggling. Pick up the phone, call them, and say, yo, I ain't talked to you in a while, bro. I just want to make sure you're good.
Or someone that you know has struggled in the past around this time.
Right. Because again, it probably didn't go away. It may be less this year than it was the year before.
Maybe they know how to handle it better.
Right, but it doesn't mean it didn't go away. So call them. Just say, hey, I'm just thinking about you. Yo, if you ain't doing that, feel free to pop over. We doing whatever. Or you want to get together one-on-one. Give the people that option to get the help that they may need or the support that they may need to get through this holiday.